Hey everybody, today I'm going to be showing you my little analog synthesis project here. What I've got is my copy of a inspired session here, and you can see my drums and percussion and whatnot are still in there. So I've created a little bass synth part, and I'll play that for you in a minute. It's got kind of a main weird asymmetrical ostinato and then a chorus part. And then everything else I'm doing is a combination of automating the filter cutoff in vacuum and the amplitude envelope release time. So I'll just quickly show you sort of what that's doing here. If we listen to this first part, I'll solo just the bass so you can hear. So that's with the cutoff up high, release is relatively high. Now the cutoff comes down. And the release is going to go down. You hear a more staccato sound there. So I'm going to work with those two parameters to make a pretty repetitive bass line have some variety throughout the tune. So let's take a listen now a little bit. You heard that was my intro and how it the cutoff creeps down so that it's ready to go when the verse hits. I'll bring the drums back in so you can hear what I'm talking about. So it continues along like that throughout the verse, and that way the bass is a little bit less obtrusive. Then we hit our interlude section, and it's going to just ramp up. They're both going to ramp up to give it a slightly different sound. And also, I extended the length of the bass notes so that now they overlap, and it gives it a bit of a different sound, which you'll hear. And then we get back to that verse section. And then here's what my chorus sounds like. I'll build it up from a few bars before so you can hear it. So the last bit of the verse going into the first chorus. And then it goes right back into the interlude. And you get the basic idea. The second verse and chorus are pretty much the same. The bridge is just the interlude twice. I'll start in the middle of the bridge and then going into the breakdown so you guys can kind of hear what I did here. So it's going to swell up for that second pass through the interlude, and then at the breakdown I brought everything down really far so it gets very staccato, very cut off with very few high frequencies on the filter. So check this out. Interlude and then breakdown. And you can't even really hear the full ostinato there because the cutoff is coming down so far. And then it continues like that through the breakdown and then stays like that through verse 3. Then there's a break where the bass comes out. And that's it. End of the tune. All right. Thanks for listening, and good luck with your projects this week.